Ki for vital energy, and Ki San means Holy Spirit. So to me, right there, whether they made this name up or threw it together and didn't know what they were doing, but in their, whatever, it created something that is absolutely amazing. But as you can see, this is what SANKI is about, to be the vehicle in the world through which you can live in health, empowerment, and wealth to achieve sustainable happiness. And sustainable happiness, for everybody is different. But listen, we have to take our hats off to these gentlemen, to the founders, the Muller brothers, to Mr. Alejandro Tello. This gentleman right here partnered up with the scientific director, Dr. B.A. Diaz. And it was a match made in business heaven because, listen, from that point on, when I heard the heart of Mr. Dr. Diaz the other day, when he said, Alejandro, I trusted you. This is a partnership that was based on trust. And that's a big deal, guys, like a really, really big deal. But let's bring it up to who's like in the forefront at this moment in the company for the North America and Caribbean market. Well, guess what? We have this phenomenal individual on the left-hand side, Dr. Helen Delahousse, CSMO, Chief Sales Marketing Officer for SANKI Global. She is the first and only African-American woman to serve in the DSA as in this position, which is amazing. She has assisted and aided 33 families in becoming first-time millionaires. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think like 20 of them she didn't even know. So guess what? If you're on this call and you have no idea who Dr. Helen is or never have met her, guess what? You have the opportunity to potentially become a millionaire once you put the effort into it. The other day, Dr. Helen and I were having a conversation, and I was telling her that, sometimes persons really don't want to put in the effort. And you know what she said? She said, well, never in my lifetime have I seen any opportunity, no matter what it is. It doesn't even have to be this. Even maybe it's your work. If you don't put in the effort, you are not rewarded and you are not compensated. Bottom line, zero, dot, full stop. And that's the truth, guys. So that to me means that if I want to get anywhere or make it in anything, even in this, you have to put that effort and you have to put that extra in for it to become and be what you want it to be. But guess what, guys? We also have this great individual on the right side, Mr. Jose Arveda, man with a heart of gold, constantly giving himself to everybody in this market and making sure that he's always available. He makes sure that he's always available, like to the point where we had to protect him and say, no, go through Queen Fabi, to Corey Williams, to Dr. Helen before you get to him, because that's the type of person he is. He just literally goes above and beyond, no matter what, all the time, every day, as much as possible, whenever he can. And what I always love about his short bio that you see here, that it says that since his teen years, he has been the owner of more than 11 successful companies. The entrepreneurial spirit is in his blood, and leading other business owners to success is his passion. And that really hits home for me personally, because I always felt that in our family, we were inoculated for entrepreneurship from our dad, because my dad was an entrepreneur at heart. I mean, he did anything and everything to make sure his family was fed and things were done, and all, all above board, nothing illegal. So, but always made sure to show that hard work really pays off. But guess what? We also have this dynamic duo right here, Queen Fabiola Hernandez, King Corey Williams, National Sales Director, International Sales Director. These two are a duo tag team. They are absolutely amazing. They make things happen. Queen Fabi on the left, I think she knows like 1,000,000 languages. I know she's sitting there going, no, Dr. Ruth, I don't know 1,000,000 languages. But she knows a lot of languages, and it's so amazing to hear her when she can just transition from one language to the next so fluently. It's amazing. And then you have King Corey Williams, heart of gold. Always overextends himself, make sure that he's always available and accessible to you, and always willing to go that extra mile no matter what. Don't mind the not smile on that face. He definitely has a heart of gold and loves to smile. So guys, we have the aging secrets revealed here, because have you ever sat back and said, you know what? Why do the Asians look the way they do? Why do they have that skin? That you can't really tell their age, that you're looking at them thinking, they're in their 30s. And when you look, they're in their 50s, or you're looking at them thinking they're in their like maybe late 40s, and they're actually in their 70s. Why is it? Well, it's because of what they eat, how they live, their lifestyle. We have to remember the type of lifestyle that we have kind of taken on in the Western world has really hindered us in our health wise, really not been good for our bodies in any way, shape, form. But this company has, put something in place and created something with over 40 years of, research and development, where they could actually create something that can assist and basically duplicate the aging secrets. So what is that? So the SANKI product system works 100% of the time for 100% of the people. And I mean, you're going to probably hear me say that a million times in this presentation, but you got to believe it. You really have to believe it, and you have to see it to believe it. So you have to get back to the person that brought you to this call and say, listen, I want to know what it is about this SANKI system. I want to know more. I want to understand it better. Please let me know. Well, guess what? We have the key factor. And what is that key factor? In the intelligent force. We literally have, I like to call it intelligent nutrition, because no, it's not a medicine. We don't have a secret pill, but it is an intelligent nutrition, because when it gets into your body, guess what it does? It assists in homeostasis, which basically means self-regulating. It's really making sure that your body can come to a level of being able to deal with all the things that are happening around it, and allowing the body to do what God created it to do, which is heal itself. So that's our main goal. But guess what? SANKI Mayor has been in existence, working hard diligently at these products for over 40 years, and they still have a vision of over 100 years. So it's not like they're just sitting back saying, oh, we're thinking about this or thing. No, they actually have a vision. This is what they want. This is what they know they see. And guess what? Our type of company, listen what we do. We invest in trees. I know this sounds, you're like, what, Dr. Ruth Ann? What you talking about trees? Listen, we invest in trees. And why is that so important? Well, we have olive trees that are thousands and thousands of years old that we then put in our olive orchards. Now, why does that make a difference? Well, the nutrients that come from the trees, the wisdom, like, you know what I mean? It's like having an old grandmother, and you draw from her and pull from her, and ask her those questions. Well, that's similar to the tree. We're putting these trees strategically through the orchards, so that then the trees that we have can then draw on their nutrition and pull from it. And you understand that that is insane. And these trees are expensive. These are not no cheap trees, So guys, this is an absolutely amazing company. They take time and pride in what they do and in the products that they offer to us, which to me is, par excellence. It's the A plus 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 grade, which takes it to a whole nother level. But what do we have? We have 4 products that are absolutely incredible. We start with our Balage, which we like to call like our, daily shower. It's like your morning shower. It's a thing that you would take first thing in the morning. And basically it detoxifies your body and provides energy. So you're going to find literally that you feel energized, that you feel awake, that you feel like you can do stuff. I remember one gentleman who was a fitness, uh, how would you say, guru, or a person that loved to exercise. And he said once he started taking the Balage, he felt like he needed to get back into the gym. Like he had stopped for a while, but he felt like compelled because his body was feeling awake. It was feeling alive. So it reactivates our body's antioxidants. It increases energy production naturally. It improves blood circulation, and it increases hydration at the cellular level. This is very important, guys, that hydration at the cellular level, because all the way up to our brain. It's nanoparticle size, so it can get into the brain barrier. So it passes through the brain and the eye wall barrier. It's able to hydrate the brain, which is very important. It also hydrates our mitochondria. Our mitochondria, what is that? It's our energy. It provides the energy in our body. So then we have our inner 7. The inner 7 balances the hormonal system and improves digestion. It improves natural defense mechanisms. It balances your pH. It stimulates relaxation and revitalization. It improves digestion, and it recovers your body's essential minerals. Guys, this is absolutely amazing here. This comes from 325 meters in the Okinawa Ocean, in a area that is actually boarded off for this and for medical purposes only. And so we're going all the way to the bottom of the ocean to get out the minerals that a lot of our body has just been depleted in. But these minerals haven't been touched because they're deep into the ocean. So it's not just right to the surface. 325 meters deep is very deep. You understand? And so you're getting all this minerals that the body needs. And what I learned even from Dr. Lee Laney is that, we would be surprised at how deplenished our body is in potassium and magnesium. And this product is high in just that, you know. So this is a product that you definitely need, especially those that suffer, even for instance, women on your monthly menstrual cycles, persons that suffer with joint pains, with back pains, just in general. It is an amazing product to have on hand. Even the combination of that Belage and Inner 7 first thing in the morning, you feel rejuvenized, energized, you feel incredible. And then you have the Renew Fire. It protects you from the bad habits of modern lifestyle. Guys, yes, we've gone really off. We've gone totally wonky. When we get ready, we eat what we want. We don't care. We do whatever it takes to not eat right. Yeah, you heard me. We literally sometimes go, way to the left side, eating junk food, eating those sweet carbs and everything. And I'm one person, I can't deny it, because that's my weakness. I mean, sometimes I'll eat 2 and 3 salads a day, because that's one of the things I have to eat. But sometimes I just want something sweet, man. I just want that chocolate. But then after I eat that, guess what I do? I get my Renew Fire and I drink it, because it reduces the absorption of calories and sugars and carbs. It deals with the gastric protection and antioxidation, and increases thermogenesis to remove fatty tissue. So what you're going to find is, guess what? You lose weight while you sleep. You burn fat while you sleep. One of the things that Queen Fabi said this evening, like when she drinks her Renew Fire or Cronwy Fire, she feels, a little hot. And not in a bad way in any way, shape, or form, but she feels heated. And that's the thermogenesis happening in the body. And it's dealing not just with the fat that's in your body, but dealing with what needs to happen inside the body. And a lot of times also, we don't realize how much we don't sleep. And what I mean by that, yeah, old people always say all closed eyes and sleep. You understand what I'm saying? And so sometimes, yeah, your eyes closed, but you're not rested and you're not sleeping. But the need for sleep is because that's when your organs and all of your body resets itself. So it is definitely a necessity that's needed in your body. But a lot of times we don't realize that we're not sleeping. But I guarantee you, you start drinking that Renew Fire, you will suddenly realize, wow, this is what I've been missing. And it is absolutely amazing. So guys, let's go all the way to the far left, because we can't leave off Bad Girl Overweight all the way over to the left, Colorful Pack, which is our Hasaki, which is our cacao. And listen, this is absolutely amazing because it balances intestinal flora and generates new nutrients. And why is this so important is because in our gut, sometimes we need that balance. We need it to either be turned up or turned down. And this is where the intelligent nutrition comes in, and our intelligent force comes in, because these products have been created to really go into the body, look at the body. What does the body need? What does the body not need? And it goes accordingly. So what does the Hasaki do? It nourishes the microbiota with 596 metabolites. It improves protein absorption by 20%. It increases the oxidation of fat, and it provides energy to the trillions of mitochondria, which is very important once again, because guess what? The mitochondria are the energy of your cells. If you do not have energized mitochondria, that's when you feel sluggish. That's when you feel like you always want to sleep. You don't have the energy to go and play with your children. And in these times, with all the kids home, oh my goodness, with all the kids home and doing homeschooling, you got to have that energy. But guess what, guys? We do definitely have the perfect plan. And we can tell you, don't believe us, just watch, because you can use our 10D pack and you could start seeing results within 10 days, guys. Literally start burning the fat, feeling full off that Hasaki meal replacement, or if you want to say protein drink. And guys, it's amazing at what our products can do. And so this is just a sample of a few persons that have used our system. As you can see, a lot of times in their after picture, they look younger, because literally the products do what they say, which is reverse, recover, and restore the body during, through anything, basically. And so basically, guess what, guys? We have our research manuals for all of our products. So you can get back to the person that brought you to this call and ask them, I want to see that, if that's the type of person you are, because we do have people like that in the world. You need to know every detail, and there's nothing wrong with that, because we have nothing to hide. That's what I love about this company. We have had in vivo clinical trials on all our active ingredients, which is the orzo and enzyme, the ONR, the inner 7, and the bovia, which is the cacao. But guess what, guys? We are in the JAMA, the medical news. We are in the Blue Ocean Strategy, and we are in the medical journals. So we are in those journals that the doctors look at. Did you hear me? Yes, we are in those journals. I'm not saying we're a doctor, and I'm not saying we have medication, but I am saying that we have risen to the level where doctors can take notice, and we can pop our collar and say, yes, we are there. So guess what? By now, I know you've decided that either this is the product that you want to try, and or you're saying, you know what? If this is a product, is there money attached to it? Well, yes, just like anything in life, guys, sad to say, because sometimes I know I'm really good at presenting a compensation plan, but I always hate to talk about it because I feel kind of intimidated. But what I've realized is that, Ruth Ann, money is up there with oxygen, whether you like it or not. And in these times, oh my goodness, money is right up there with eating on a daily basis and with oxygen. Because if you don't have it, you're like, okay, what do I do next? That's kind of how you feel. You're feeling kind of weird or all about it. But guys, listen and hear me good. We have 12 ways to win here at SANKI Global. I am not going to go through all 12 ways, but I am going to point out a few ways. So one of the ways that you see here on the screen is what we call our star bonus structure. And so this simply means if you get 3 customers, yes, you heard me, 3 customers and 2 journey pioneers, that's persons that want to decide to say, yes, I'm ready to do this with you. I want to be a part of this. Every time you do that, guys, you can make $80 all the way up to $320. And guess what? In a total, you can make anywhere from $500 to $1,310. Did you hear me? Yes, when you break it down and add it all up, that is the breakdown on the right side of the screen where it shows you if you get those journey pioneers, when you get the free product. Yes, you heard me, free product. Because when you get those 3 customers, you're going to get free product, guys. Yes, free product that you will get. You will make profits from your online orders that you receive. And also, guess what? Then you have the bonus that I'm talking about, which is the star bonus. You have your first order bonus, which is the 2 journey pioneers. They came into the business with you. Every time you do that, you can make anywhere from $90 all the way up to $360, as you can see on the right side of the screen. Okay. Then you're going to make a cycle bonus. These are all different ways of pay, guys. And it's literally, I hate to use the word that simple, but my cousin who is a financial advisor, she made a comment to me today and she said, Ruth Ann, people go into business to offer a product that people need, to find a solution for people. That's the reason persons come up with a product, persons come up with different things. And when she said that to me, I sat back and I was like, wow, SANKI Global has a product that people need, like really need right now. Why? Because we can combat these viruses. We have had at least 2 or 3 persons that have been suffering with the coronavirus have taken the Balaj, Canoe, and Inner 7 together hot 2 and 3 times a day for 5 days, and it is gone. They're back talking with us, and a few weeks ago they could hardly talk. Guys, you have to understand and hear me good. We have something people need. We have a space to fill. So you definitely need to get on board. You need to revisit and say, you know what, this is something that I can do, and put the effort in. Just as you would put the effort in on your job, put the effort into this, and this is the same thing. And what I mean by the same thing, meaning you will be rewarded based on the effort that you put in. Are you going to put the same effort as me? I don't know. I can't speak for that. But I can say that if you do, you will be rewarded, and you'll be rewarded handsomely, and you will be happy. But you have to be willing to put in the work. So guys, we are proud to say that we have the power of beach money. Okay, because if you get 50 VIP customers and they just purchase 2 products, the Balaj and the Canoe, from you, you're going to be looking at about $1,250 residual income. Okay, and that's 50 customers. And then if you're looking at 100 VIP customers, that's $2,500. Did you hear me? So you can break this down as much as you want. You can break it down even lower if you want and say, okay, 25 VIP customers, that's what, $625? And then you can break it down even less than that. You could say 12 customers and you're looking at over $300. So my point is that you can decide how and what you want your paycheck to look like. Where do you want your paycheck to go? It's really, 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 really that simple. Seriously. But we also have the power of 6, and we like to make it easy, simple, and fun. So it starts with you being on auto ship. Hear me and hear me good, guys. Auto ship unlocks literally nearly every level of the compensation plan. And you know what I love about that is because a lot of people get into the business and they're like, oh, I'm not gonna set my auto ship. But let's think about that. Like, if you're going in with that mindset, I think maybe you should just be a customer. I'm just being honest, guys. Sorry if I stepped on some toes, but I'm just trying to make you to understand that if you're still on this call and you're listening to this compensation plan, you're saying, oh, I like the money, but I don't think I want a certain amount of products to come to my home every single month. I don't want 2 products to come every month. Then be a customer. Join as a customer, get back to the person that brought you to this call and say, okay, I'm good. I'll be a customer. I'm comfortable with that. I want to try these products. I have seen and I've heard the testimonies that these products work. But let me explain to you how the power of 6 works. So 6 customers, you'll earn an estimate of about $500. So you and 6 customers, you're looking at about $500. So that's 4 regular customers and 2 VIP customers. Okay. So now number 2 is if you now get 4 persons to do the exact same thing. So now you have 4 journey pioneers and they have their 6 customers. Now you're looking at approximately about $3,000. And I know I say these things and you're like, oh, okay. These numbers are just, flippant, just throwing them out there. But no, guys, it can actually be done. This is something that can actually be done. Okay. And then number 3, guess what? You have those 4 persons. You're super bronze. Now you're in a recognition and you're ready for a ceremony recognition because guess what? You've done it. You have built it up. And this is how it goes. Basically, you can look all the way from duplicator up to crown ambassador. What you're looking at is your residual, what you can make on a monthly basis when hitting these different areas of the compensation plan. Okay. So guys, all I can say, and then guess what? We have a car bonus. Yeah, you can drive free with SANKI. We have that campaign going on. But guys, we have a car bonus. When you hit platinum, you get your first car. Then, and if you don't want, the money for the car, you can then spend the money on your lifestyle. Show us how you're living it. How are you living your lifestyle? And then when you hit diamond, you can go to Paris. I know what you say. We're not traveling right now, but guess what? We will be. I'm not looking at what's going on right now because guess what? There's more to life than what's happening right now. This is a crisis, yes. But one thing I've always learned is, and these are some famous words, and you can quote me on this. This too shall pass. Seriously, this too shall pass. The world has gone through so many pandemics, so many crazy things, but this too shall pass. So yes, at diamond, you go to Paris. At double diamond, you're going to Japan. Then you're upgrading your car, and then it's off to Dubai, and then you're getting a his and her 24 karat Rolex watch at Crown Ambassador. Yes, guys, that's how we roll here at SANKI Global. We are here to create that living legacy. So by now, I know you've decided that this is what I want to do, whether it's a customer, whether it's you want to jump all in and you're ready to go. We have a package for every single person, every walk of life, every different level where your pocketbook allows you to get in. So get in where you fit in. So by now, all I can say is do what you need to do. Get back to that person that brought you to this call. If you have further questions, I'm sure they'll be able to answer it. And if they are not, they will get back to somebody that can get the answers for you or get you on a 3-way with some of our super sales director or our national sales director or our international sales director, or maybe even our CSMO. You never know who you can get that 3-way call with, but definitely it will happen. So please get back to the person that brought you to this call. And all I want to say is thank you so much for getting on this phenomenal Wednesday evening, and have a fantastic, fabulous, incredible night, guys. And thank you so much. Bye-bye, my friends.